It's pretty quick and pretty easy to cite sources using Citation Machine. You also can use Terabib, you can use Grammarly. There are lots of options for online tools. My go-to, at least for now, is Citation Machine. As technology evolves, sometimes I have switched back and forth between the different online options just because one seems to bring the results more quickly. So what I want to do is talk a little bit about MLA versus APA citations. So what we are going to do is take a resource that you may have used. Many of you may have used this for your first week's discussion board post. So I'm going to go up to the URL. I'm going to click in it to select it all, and then I'm going to copy it. Then I'm going to hop over to Citation Machine. I'm going to click Create Citation. This is going to be from a website. And then I am going to paste the website and click search. In the next window, or below, I should say, it will ask if this is in fact the source that I'm looking to cite. If it is, I'm going to click Cite. Then you are taken to this window where you are basically given a synopsis of everything that the tool was able to pull from the article. So you really just review this and click Continue. In this next window, you can make changes. So this is the point where if something was not correct, you could go in and edit it. So we can see that the article title is correct. You can see that in the article there were no authors, so this is appropriately blank. This is the website title. This is the URL. This is the date that the article first appeared online. And then this is the date I accessed it. So this date will change each time somebody accesses the article. If all of that information is correct, you can click Complete Citation. Here you can choose which version you want. We are going to stick with MLA 9 because that is what we are using for the first part of class. So I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it into my document. And then if we go back to the tool, when I hover over it, you also will see that you can ignore the missing information. In this case, it is missing a publisher. The other thing you can do is we can switch. Later in the course, when we hop over to week 5, you're going to be using APA. And then when you're using APA, the format is a little different. So I'm going to copy the APA version, and we're going to come over here. So when you are looking at your citations, on the surface, they look very similar. So MLA has the title of the article first, as does APA, followed by the title of the organization that created, or the website. So we have Center for Teaching Excellence, which is next for both. You will see that the format of the date is different. MLA does not use the parentheses, APA does, and then APA uses retrieved by, it has the date, and then the URL. So when we are citing sources for the first 4 weeks of class, you are going to follow MLA guidelines. So if I read your discussion board post this week and I said, great work, except it needed to be MLA, that is what I'm looking for. When we get into weeks 5 and 6, we will follow APA. With this source, then, you will need to include in-text citations. So at the point where you used this source in your discussion board post, or wherever you use this in your passage, in parentheses, you would put the title, in parentheses. One other difference you will notice is with MLA, every main word of the title of the article is capitalized. When you are working with APA, only the first word is capitalized. When we do the in-text citation, It is a little different with APA, so you would still have the title of the article, but then you would have a comma, and then you would look at the date, and this was published in 2023, so then you would have the date. So I hope this helps. Remember, the first 4 weeks, you are focusing on MLA, and then in weeks 5 and 6, we will flip over to APA.